Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I did go ahead and pull some cards, but while I'm talking here, a friendly reminder that if you're drawn to more than one group, that's fine. If someone doesn't resonate with you, feel free to click off, choose another group, or choose a whole nother video altogether. Go into my playlist tab. There are close to 300 videos on there. I'm sure there's a message or something that will resonate with you somewhere. Keep in mind that this could pertain to your past, your present, or your potential near future, even though I'm projecting this to go what will happen for you in May, what may happen in May. So that's fine. Also keep in mind that you can switch the energies around. Could be talking about you or a loved one. Somebody involved in your circle. And also, there's a lot going on planetary-wise, cosmically. We have a new moon today. This is, today is April 30th. There is a new moon plus a freaking eclipse on top of it. So energy has been quite significant the next few months, actually. So you might as well embrace it and buckle down, drink plenty of water, try to stay grounded, and try to remember that not everything that you feel is entirely yours. And also having compassion for those who may, you know, be on a different vibrational level than what you are. 2 cards. And that one has 2 cards too, so I think we're good. We're fixing to start new beginnings for everybody coming around, whether it's in a relationship, a job front-wise, maybe it's a thinking pattern, maybe it's an emotional cycle for you. But I shall be right back with group 1. Hello, group 1, for those of you that chose the Shaman. I forgot to point out which was group 1, group 2, and group 3, but it'll be listed in the timestamps below. So I'm getting the book meaning on the Shaman as well, really quick. Something about a new cycle here, though. Shedding a skin. Could be, maybe there were 3 different people you've had to release or walk away from here, group 1. Pardon my grubby fingernails. I was digging in my plants earlier. I pointed and just realized I'm kind of grubby. I'm a clean person for the most part, so that is definitely plant and earth matter under my nails. Okay. The book meaning for this: contrary to popular belief, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the facts of a shaman, a few of the faces that a shaman may wear. So, okay, 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time, yet where there is a power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying the darkness. This card reminds us that the forces of healing ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. I messed up quite a bit on that and got tongue-tied, so maybe that book meaning isn't as significant as I thought it would be. It was talking about darkness here, and there could be darkness, like the darkness you're seeing around people too, like the truth. Seeing people's true colors in the matter. That comes out quite a bit anyways, that message here. Let's get an overall. Stand your ground. Fertility. And spiritual strength. So I feel like if you're not already, something about, I was mentioning the truth here, so that could have something about standing your ground. New ideas coming in, new ideas on how to deliver the truth, new ideas around spirituality and spiritual development, new ideas around preconditioned beliefs, religious beliefs, potentially. Yeah, we've got judgment under spiritual strength. So it's like you're finally... I'm looking more at the picture on this card, not the word, okay? I feel more like you're surrendering to that higher power. You're surrendering to that spiritual source. You're counting on them to help you ascend that mountain. You know in your heart now that that's what's been behind you all along. You are highly protected. You are highly sought out in your spiritual community. We've got branches coming out of her hair too, so the need, you knowing the need to get grounded is very important for you, okay? And look at this. We got the Wheel of Fortune, but look at this. This is like complete fulfillment, complete accomplishment. Metatron coming in hot and heavy too. We've got 20 and then 21, 7, 3, and 9. So those could be significant numbers for you. But in standing your ground, standing up for yourself, and even actually standing your ground also can involve owning up to it, taking accountability, admitting things, okay? And we've got fertility, and we've got the 5 of Swords. So I feel like, well, let's get, on the bottom of the deck, I've got Ace of Swords. So there's that thinking pattern that's going around, right? Or that preconditioned belief. But you see this guy down here, he's standing on top of the mountain. He's standing on top of the mountain. It's like everybody's arms open, surrender. Dropping out of the head and into the heart center. I feel like this card, this lady on this card, could resemble somebody you know also. I'll let you see that. This could involve that person. But I'm getting another card real quick for this last one. So for May, you guys, it's really good. It's good stuff. Okay, it's gonna happen really quickly. You're gonna have a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas coming in, even psychic visions about, literally about the world, the state of the world. If you're hearing, you might be group 1, you might be seeing or hearing things about New Earth as well. So there's this sense of seeking truth in the world. Maybe you're realizing that the elites are not really here. They don't have our highest good in mind. They only have their greedy selves in mind for their money and their power, right? The Hermit, though, you could have shut yourself off here recently, or you may be shutting yourself out from the world in May. Guarding yourself, protecting your energy, and really just disconnecting from those people that no longer serve your highest good. And then we've got unlearn. Exactly, you're unlearning those preconditioned beliefs that you had. You're unlearning that. It's like not by the book anymore. You're realizing that you can stand your ground and have your own sense of freedom and way of thinking. There's been a lot of contemplation around this, but this contemplation and this unlearning is going to lead to some significant highlights of your life, group 1. Yeah, you're falling into duality. You've got spiritual strength over here. I'm going to put that card there. Any other cards here for group 1? Yeah, on the bottom of the deck I've got cycles, and that's what this card reminds me of, is just cycles. Of the world, not in it, is also coming to mind. I know there's a lot of fuckery going on all over the world right now. There has been since 2020. Actually, there has been our entire lives. We're just becoming more innately aware of it, and maybe you were letting it affect you and how you were thinking, because we've got that 5 of Swords here too. But you're seeking truth in the matter. You're no longer holding those judgment against those people who are spiritual, who claim that they're spiritual, who are into this type of thing, I feel. Who have greater beliefs that, yes, we are all one, we are all connected, and there's no such thing as death, and fear is an illusion, and so is death. Let me see what this card says. The Three of Summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. This card is mentioning birth, and we've got the fertility card here also. I'm going to put that under there, actually. But there's this sense of play this summertime. It's going to be super awesome for you. You'll probably be out and about around the water quite a bit. I feel like it could be you and 2 other people, or you and a group of 3 other people. So we've got the 3 ladies here. Let's see what the archetype is. Ooh, the shapeshifter. Skill at navigating through levels of consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. Yeah. No longer holding judgment towards those people who maybe you kind of made fun of people who like to dress like fairies and run around and be on TikTok, you know? Maybe it was just like, golly, that's so childish. But, you know, kudos to them because they're letting their inner child play. And that's soon what you will be working towards. Also, group 1, I feel. I have to clear my throat. I'll be right back. All right. Look at this. The 3 of Cups came out again. That's the 3 of Cups I'm thinking right there. I'm not sure. I haven't went back and looked in the book on what's what, but shoot, see, that's just validation. It's either you and 2 other people or you and a group of 3. So, you know, that'd be 4, right? I think it's you and a group of 3 though, because like here's this single lady by herself and then there's this group of 3. So, wow, that's phenomenal. I love that card. Just news worth celebrating. I mean, friendships are worth celebrating, right? Because we all need that extra love in our lives. When we're mirrored with love, and I'm saying mirrored as this card comes out, but I feel like that's where they were going with this card is when we're mirrored with love, we're able to stand in our own true values and be stronger in our. We have a lot of more strength in ourselves when we have those people around us mirroring us, our good qualities back to us, right? It's no more of this worry about if you're good enough or if you should keep going towards that goal or, you know, releasing several insecurities for group 1 also, I feel. You're shape-shifting into, let's see, I feel like there's another card here. What are they shape-shifting into? Standing in your truth. Shape-shifting. Man, that's crazy that that's just shape-shifting. And then we got an owl, a bat, a crow, another crow. You might be drawn to group 2 as well, even though I haven't even started group 2. But you're more collaboration. The 3 of Pentacles was there. For those of you who are single or who, even if you are in a committed relationship and a family right now, this is the happiness that you're seeking, okay? For the singles, that person is coming towards you, okay? It's just that you had to heal yourself from this and those old thinking patterns behind how you viewed yourself in order to let the door open for this. The 10 of Cups is complete emotional fulfillment. Because you're fucking grounded, group 1. Look at you. Grounded and balanced. And look, also, we've got the star card on the bottom. A wish coming true. You wished upon a star at one time. And that wish is coming true. And then we've got the mother freaking 4 of Wands next. That's celebration too, right there. Holy cow. Let me see. Oh, yeah. You disconnected yourself from a lot of people who were no longer serving your highest good. Those naysayers, the negative Nancys, the ones that downed you every time you shared your ideas. Oh, do you think that's a good idea? They really put you in this mindset about yourself. They made you doubt yourself, but you're owning up. You've healed from it. You've risen from the ashes. You're like the literal phoenix. You're coming out of it, and you are holding solid. You are protected. You are wise. You are a leader, group 1. Your heart is wide open. You're leading from your heart. You're thinking with your heart. You're following your heart. Let's see what these other two cards are. The need to stay vigilant still. So there's this sense of being open to everybody. Yes, everybody's welcome, and seeing the good in everybody no matter what. But you're also going to be knowing when those people are taking advantage, or they have ulterior motives behind you. You could have a lot of contemplation on this, on whether or not you're right, and it could really put you up into your head. So if you're not sure, you can always seek out, you know, another reader. You can seek me out if you have questions. I can pull a card for you, but usually it's your own inner guidance and your inner intuition. Stay vigilant also, okay? I know we're opening up to this great spiritual source, and our heart center is opening, and we're love and light and everybody. But there's this sense that people will be out there saying, oh, you've got this huge curse on you, and you need to pay me $200 so I can remove it. No. No. That's not the thing. That's, okay? Look, yes, still having compassion. Oh my God. I got to get another one of those cards because, you know, 3. I guess it's this one. New beginnings. There's new beginnings, okay? Those people that you walked away from that didn't serve your highest good, okay? I feel like they didn't. You're also nipping those generational patterns in the bud also, by the way. But I feel like they were the ones. They were only using you and having ulterior motives. So you've got an immense amount of strength and wisdom under your belt, group 1. May is just really full of new beginnings and fun, celebration, meeting new people. You're going to have a lot of clarity on simple things. You're going to have a lot of brilliant ideas that are going to, when you take that inspired action towards them, it's going to lead you towards complete and emotional fulfillment. Group 1, this is all I have for you. Love and light. Hey there, group 2. For those of you that chose the Crone. Okay. I got the book out here. Let's see what it says, okay? The Crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of Maiden Mother Crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth turning, smoldering, taking life, and giving life. The Crone energy accepts everything in devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. Awakening the Crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. Group 2, I feel like that might be you. Yeah, the Crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. The Crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, and the moon. So it's like, you're just like, fuck it. It is what it is. It's, the cards are going to fall how they may and you're like, full surrender here, group 2. Full fucking surrender. And you're like stepping into your own, and it's like you're going to be you unapologetically. This is one of my mantras. I am unapologetically me, because for those, there's not many people who really truly know me. And I come from a place with good intentions. I have heartfelt intentions, though the way and the manner I may deliver my words and messages may make other people think differently of that, okay? So I feel like that might be you, a little misunderstood as well, group 2. Let's see what we got going here, though. I'm going to put this right here so I have a little marker about where those thinking cards should be. Oh, look! You've been holding on to that hope. This is, no, that's card number 13. I thought it was 8, and that was 8. But anyways, look, rejoice in celebration, the 3 of Cups. I love it. I love it. And aw, memories of love. So we've got 6, 3, and 8, and 13. Okay. blah, 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 blah. Trying to get some more. I'm a little indecisive here. Maybe you guys have been indecisive about stuff. I guess I was in a hurry yesterday and I just threw all these together. Okay. So can we get a clarity card for each of these? Angel, spirits, and guides, please and thank you. For May. You got reasons to celebrate coming in May. Having, you know, no longer remembering the bad things around situations and people and places, but you're honing in on the goodness because you've kept that hope alive within yourself. No matter what was going on in your 3D reality, you still held on to the fact that there's still stuff coming, good stuff coming towards you. Rejoice in celebration. This could be an award, somebody's graduating or getting married. Okay, so this card, it says Dominion on here, but I feel like with this, it's like collaboration, but coming together, but it's like embracing the dark side of you. Embracing the darkness. It's like control, okay, control over the darker thoughts also that come in, and you're like, no, we're going to push that away. We're going to replace it with that positive. Oh, group 2, look at you go. My gosh, you guys. You guys have come so far and you don't even realize it. You guys, I can feel it. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You've came out of a huge cycle of oppression here. A lot. You used to worry a lot, harp on things, worry about judgment, fear of judgment from others. All kinds of stuff going on here. But look at this. Memories of love with the Ace of Cups. Like, that's an there fulfillment here. Or there is an offering of love also coming towards you, okay? Could be a friendship. It could be a hand in marriage. Anything else in this deck for group 2? Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. Let's see what the archetype card is. Addict. Okay, so there could be some things that you've put down and you let go. Maybe you put down that glass or 3 of wine that you have every single night. You know, there's no judgment here, okay? But also, okay, so I'm being drawn to this picture of this guy, and this is a bunch of water, and he's holding it against, and we've got the Ace of Cups here. So there was something that you're coming out of that, like a cycle around something that you kept pushing down into a box, okay? And like, I pulled this card just now. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, but I feel like that's the universe that came in and said, we're not giving you a choice anymore. You can no longer oppose us. You can't push this away anymore. And they're trying to show you that once you get over that dark thought or that dark memory, that as soon as you let this consume you and flow over you, it's going to be all calm and subtle and settled. And then you're going to be able to focus on the love and the light and the dark, and the dark and the light, right? The yin yang, I feel, is coming through here. Okay, let's read that though. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior, and that could be part of it. That suppressing your emotions is a little bit of an addiction. It becomes more so second nature that we don't even realize that we suppress those certain emotions. Whether it's anger or jealousy, or, you know, it's different for everybody. The shadow attribute says compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. So there's this sense of coming out of this addictive pattern. It could be, I mean, it doesn't always have to be substances, you know, drugs or alcohol or nicotine or caffeine. It could be like an obsession around a situation of people that have nothing to do with you, or an obsession, you know, with money. Even porn. I mean, it's all different. Obsession over a person, on who, what that person's doing and what you think is best for them. Like, that's breaking. That cycle is breaking. There's a lot of hands here too, I'm noticing. Like, do you see all these hands, you guys? I'll just put those over there. Hands, 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 hands. He's using his hands to push the water away. Let's get this card out. I think there's more to that behind that. So, the Three of Spring. Oh, look at that pretty purple. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. A job well done. Your team is liking to let you know that this is the job well done. Maybe you have yet to embark upon this path and to, you know, this might be like an epiphany for you to be like, oh, that's the addictive behavior they were talking about, or that's that obsessive pattern they were talking about. And I feel like it's not as big and as bad as what you would or are anticipating it to be. Yeah, you're going on a vision quest into shape-shifting. If you were drawn to group 1, you might want to watch group 1. There might be a little something something there for you, but this card is the desert. It's reminding me of Arizona here. There's a pentacle under this bird. Or a pentagram. I don't know which one that is. Pentagram, pentacle. Let's see the hand situation. What is involving the hands here? Why do we have so many cards with hands? News is on the way. Somebody's going to be delivering something to you. A message. Good luck is on your side. And you're successfully overcoming that problem. Look. Successfully overcoming that problem. You might be seeing horseshoes a lot or specific flowers. You might have a tattoo of a bird or the sun or a horseshoe on you. Let's get one more card here. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So keep trucking, keep going forward. You are on that right path. We're going to put that right there because I feel like this is what you're going to be doing in May if you're not already embarking upon that vision quest for your true authentic self. There could be something. I'm hearing like finding a deeper meaning behind life. Look, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Oh my gosh. So I'm putting that over shape-shifting. There could be, well, also I'm being drawn to this card, passionate love or hate. So this could be a situation or a person that you were really passionate about, but like when things are good, they're really good. When things are bad, bridges are ready to be burned, right? There's this bridge though, and there was a rope ladder going up to the bridge too. So it's like a side door I'm feeling here also. You may feel something was lacking in your life previously. Perhaps it was love or money or specific goals. And I think it's a love for yourself, honestly. And there could be something about seeking outside influences. Could be that passionate love or hate, okay? Something about June. The month of June, the name may be June. Something is definitely shape-shifting. So by June, okay, I feel like this, yeah, you're definitely crossing this bridge onto this journey for May. And then in June, you might not even see this read until June either. These are timeless reads, by the way. What else do we have for group 2? You're finding that inner peace, that quietness. You're starting from... You might start from scratch, and that's okay, but you're starting to build that solid foundation. In this journey, you are calling back those pieces of your fragmented soul. You're calling back in your power. I love it for you. Yeah, you're balancing your yin, your feminine energy. Look, she's standing there like she's all about herself, right? And maybe that's the emotion that you have for yourself is it's a love-hate relationship. But also this card, you know, like I said before, you're no longer having those dark memories around something. Now you're starting to see the light in everything and the love in everything. I love it for you, group 2. What do we got going for group 2? Plan your next steps with an eye on the long term, okay? Yeah, you've got a lot of inspiration coming towards you. And you're coming... Okay, I gotta show you these cards that just flipped over. You see this? This is the Three of Swords, the Three of Voices. She's in her head. She's sitting in front of a closed door. Kind of reminds me of Mars here. Heartbreak, sorrow, loss. Okay, but look at this card. This is you. This is you now. You went from this, and then you shed a skin. You shed a skin. You shed a skin. You've gone through several cycles so far. But this is the Eight of Wands. This is going to be going full throttle, hardcore. This is you moving towards these building blocks. And also we've got, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, but also down here, successfully overcoming that problem. And then where the frick is that card? News is on the way. Something, you're going towards something, definitely. Let's get another card here. Third card to complete that little, I think that was it. Purification, rejuvenation. Look at all, yeah. Balancing feminine and masculine. All right, group 2. Sorry if you see the camera jump. I had to pause for a moment. But, yeah, totally taking that in. Taking nice long hot baths, treating yourself to something. A little self-indulgence never hurt anybody. Because you've got emotional fulfillment coming in regarding that cycle that's viewed around that person, okay? Or that situation, place, or thing. Group 2, this is all I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. Love and light. Hi, group 3. For those of you that chose the heart. Okay, so I'm just noticing that there are 2 rings, it looks like right here. There are 2 people in this boat. So essentially I feel like for group 3, for some, on one aspect, that you and your significant other are finally in the same boat. If that makes sense. Your heart centers, you could be having some rough cycles that have been going on through this April month. And I feel like May is really the month where your hearts like are aligning with each other. Like you're finally seeing each other with your hearts and working through things with your hearts. All right, well, that's different. I'm going to read the book meaning on that too here in a moment, but I felt like grabbing one of these little clarity cards. Empty the distorted feelings of pain trapped in your mind, and you will know the truth. Little effort brings big reward. Little effort brings big reward, and I'm seeing that they're rowing, you know? So sometimes when there's a current, it takes little effort to row down that stream if there's a current that can help carry you, right? So group 3, you guys are like opening your hearts and letting your significant other help carry you. Empty the distorted feelings of pain trapped. Okay, so, and then you will know the truth. Also, I feel like you're going to be speaking from the heart. You and your divine counterpart are going to be speaking to each other from the heart. There's a significant heart healing. For those who are single, you're going through a heart healing, and this person, your divine counterpart, is rowing towards you, okay? It is written in the stars for you to have true love this lifetime. That's one of the reasons why you came back, was to find each other again. So please know that they are going to be making their way towards you. Yeah, look, we've got an empty chair here. Normally I don't start these until after this, but also this could be somebody who was leaving your life, or you were leaving theirs also, and you're healing from that. But I feel like this is more for the singles. Like you've got an empty chair at the table and you're ready for it to be filled. You're ready for your well to fill up. Look, family wishes come true. Ooh, I love it for you, group 3. And then there's this aspect of needing to keep an eye on your finances. It says danger, especially in money matters. And then the 4th card is a distant friend is thinking of you. So, what's that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So let's put those over there and see. Let me look at the book meaning really quick. I'm not even drawn to read it anymore. I'm going to hold it up for you. And if you're curious about it, more power to you on screenshotting and reading that, okay? Alright. What else we got here? Oh, emotional loss. Yeah, look. There was something someone is healing from. You could have lost a loved one. My deepest condolences. Material and spiritual prosperity. This passed on loved one could have left you like a house full of stuff. And then we've got power. Okay, that one's throwing me off a little bit, but we'll get there. We've got 5, 6, and 8. Yeah, there could be an inheritance here. So I feel like letting you know this, when people pop into your line of thinking out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere, it's more than likely that they're thinking of you at that moment as well. Let's get some more clarity on these 3 cards here though, shall we? Shuffle them up a bit. Can we have a clarity card for emotional loss? Well, I think you are also, like, for someone, if you're not healing from grieving, if you haven't been grieving from a passed on loved one, it's some sort of cycle that keeps coming around each time. This is probably involving the relationship aspect. Yeah, look, we've got the death card. There's an ending to that cycle. Ending to the cycle. You get an ending, and you get an ending, and you get an ending. And look, we've got material and spiritual prosperity, and like I've got the Knight of Pentacles, which represents material or money. You know, things in the 3D is what Pentacles represent. It's coming towards you, slowly but surely. Planning for the future also, like see how he's looking out. Like he's contemplating. You may be really drawn to water, group 3, and sunlight. You may be really craving the sun on your skin. And look, coming out overpowered, the fucking Empress, you guys. Oh, look at this. Crown of Stars. I am loving it for y'all. Y'all, y'all, y'all. For May. Yeah, there's a purification. Okay, and if you're not going through this already, this is what you'll be going through in May. Music and harmony. So there's harmony coming back into your life. There are messages being sent to you too from that passed on loved one through music and lyrics. That passed on loved one might have been fond of a musical instrument as well. And you might be feeling a notion to pick it up yourself. You are very successful in ending this cycle and dealing with this cycle. And the next time it comes around, you're going to be more mindful of it. You're going to be like, aha, there's that fucking cycle that I keep hearing about. That's what that means. Seeking out information that will help you. Okay, so I feel like for someone here, they've been asking for answers, asking maybe why questions. So you're going to be seeing or hearing the answers. So if you hear a commercial jingle, if you hear a song on the radio and it really feels like it's hitting home for you, that's because it was meant for you at that time, okay? Really growing here, though. Really, really growing. Let's see what this card is. Monk or nun. Selfless devotion and single-minded single dedication to spirit. The shadow attributes negative judgment of the physical world. Excess piety. I don't know what that means. Piety. Negative judgment of the physical world. But we do have the material and the Nine of Pentacles. So there could be a thinking pattern around materialistic things. Like you might have been conditioned by peers and people around you, like the label is everything. Like, I have to drive a BMW, I have to wear Nike Gillos, you know, I have to show people that I am of high standard or up to their standard. So that could be breaking, okay? The materialistic aspect of things could be breaking. That could be the thinking pattern, that conditioned belief that you've had. I gotta look at that word up real quick. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The quality of being religious or reverent. So, and then that was coming out under spiritual prosperity too. So you are really stepping it up in the spiritual game too. Let's see what these two cards are. Eight of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. And that's what you're doing. Like, it's like you're realizing, like, the meaning of life is not based on those materialistic aspects. It is not based on the clothes I wear and the shoes on my feet and how many followers I have or how many pairs of shoes that I have with matching handbags. Like, you're realizing that there's more to life than what meets the eye and what has been let on for you. You're making you're choosing to stand in your power and make these major life changes, and you're doing so by following that inner guidance, and having that understanding of yourself and following your intuition, going with the flow. Six of Winter, positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Yeah, I was going to say, felt like traveling with this card too. Traveling or relocating, changing homes. But there could be, I did mention inheritance. So it's a gift of some sort also. This guy's in a boat as well. Kind of reminds me of this card. Actually, I'm gonna get that deck out. Let's just get that deck. It reminds me of a card on here. A journey card, I think. Oh, look. But look at that. A fresh new way of living emerges. And we've got purification and transformation. There's a significant way. You guys are going through actually a couple of different transformations in your physical vessel, your spiritual body, and also, you know, the 3D reality that is around you. Wow, group 3. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So being grateful for what we have already, right? And being grateful and being in that emotion of like, we already have what we desire. It's already for us, because what we desire desires us too. And it's on its way, making its way to us by land or by sea for some of you. For some who maybe you're having a difficult decision on making your mind up between which suitor you want to have in your life. Suitor? What? Who uses that word anymore? Anyways, two masculine figures I feel here in somebody's life. One is offering really good stuff, and the other is like, look, the other one I feel like it doesn't really emotionally fulfill you. It's more of a loss. They give you more bad than good. Trust that there is a divine plan. So you might be feeling like you're a little powerless right now. You might be feeling like your whole world is crumbling down and shit is not going your way. But trust that this is happening for you, not to you. Look, abundance is pouring into your life. Infinite abundance. And then, oh my gosh, I've got purification again here. Here's purification. Purification activates fiber-like spores. I love it for you. I love it when the cards go together, you know? Anything else in this deck? Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So as you're healing something, you're releasing something. And beneath the surface lies great bounty. So sitting in quiet contemplation, waking the lion, sitting in your power, holding your own. I don't remember the aspects behind the Empress card. You might want to look up the Empress meaning in tarot, okay? There's a sense of you finding your self-worth and doing you, clearing your heart out, mending and healing. Sometimes shuffling helps me pick up the messages too, so Hear me shuffling in the background. Alright, so final outcomes. As group 3, heals, mends, and releases. What's that final outcome? Final outcome. Oopsie. No more heartache, no more loss. That's in reverse. It's going to be really easy for you to make decisions. You're going to be really standing in that power, like I said, and you're going to follow your intuition. You're really getting balance out here. And tempering yourself too, like not really quick to not fly off the handle. We've got a lot of fire signs coming through here. The Black Kitty, overcoming the mountain. Yeah, previous people could have been very big temptations for you. Maybe it was really hard to break that cycle and those chains, but you're no longer doing that, group 3. Yes, you've got this solid suitor that wants to make its way towards you. And in order for that to happen, you're healing and mending. You're slowly pulling those knives out. You're slowly pulling those knives out, group 3, because you've got that fucking strength and fortitude for it. You might be seeing the infinity symbol too, but advice from Spirit is to rest when you feel the need to rest. Don't keep busying yourself and occupying your mind in order to stay up and out of the, sometimes we need to be in the present moment in the physical reality. So taking the rest, taking sabbatical, taking vacation, quiet meditative moments, because your seeds are sprouting, your manifestations are coming in. Group 3, this is all I have for you, my loves. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. Keep in mind that this is for May, okay? So as you go through May, you're doing a lot of healing and releasing. And just please trust that there's a divine plan and there's a silver lining. Try to release judgment for you. Don't have too much harsh judgment on yourself for past instances, okay? Love and light.